I hate lists and I want to talk about it. Hey guys, this is Andy with Mindset Matters More. And if you know me, you know I actually love lists, but I keep seeing a specific kind of list that I want to talk about because I think they are so fucking dumb. And, I'm guilty of making these kinds of lists too. But over my years, my 40 some years, I feel like I have matured a little bit beyond the short-sightedness of these lists. And now, what list am I fucking talking about? It's the 10 lessons I wish I knew when I was 18, or I'm 40 years old. Here's what I wish I knew in my 20s. And while I understand the sentiment, I don't entirely agree with it. Those lessons learned the hard way are the very experiences that shape who we are today, right? They make me me. Without them, I don't think I'd become the person that I was meant to be. And I don't think you would be the person that you were meant to be. So it's easy to just kind of fall back on, oh my God, I wish I knew these things 10, 20, 30 years ago. But to wish we knew these things earlier feels like a lack of appreciation for the growth that we've gone through. If you're content with who you are now, isn't it worth acknowledging that every struggle, the mistakes, the hard lessons earned, that they brought you here to where you are? There's like this disconnect when we don't express gratitude for those experiences. And lessons come to us when we're ready for them, not a moment sooner. Even if someone had shared the secret with me when I was 20, if they told me, hey, you're going to learn this lesson, it wouldn't have resonated because without the prior experiences that I had, I wouldn't have the foundation to be able to listen to those things. Wisdom doesn't just appear, it's built through trial, error, and growth. And that's something to honor, not to wish away, not to feel like, oh, I need these lessons 10, 20, 30 years ago. That's not how it works. And again, I understand why people feel like, these are the lessons that I wish I knew them, but I am who I am today because I went through all those hard lessons, because I slipped, fell, and did the stupid shit that I was supposed to do. I had to feel my way into who I am today. And let me tell you, when I'm 50 something, that's going to be in a very long time, I tell you. In when I'm 50 years old, the lessons that I'm learning now are fueling who I'm going to be then. And I appreciate, like, when I get a new insight, when I get a new lesson, when I'm sitting here thinking, oh shit, this thing just clicked for me. Yeah, like, I love that feeling. I love that, wow, it just came together. Man, I just pieced that shit together. What? Awesome. But like, if I don't go through this, my next lesson, I'm not gonna get it. The lesson after that, even less. The lesson after that, even less. So it's very dependent on being able to see that every lesson is built on the one that you learned right before it. So, like, I don't know, I just keep seeing these like, oh, I wish I knew this at 20. No, I don't wish I knew it at 20. I mean, do I wish I was stupid back then? No. Do I wish the pain and the heartache on me? No. But I appreciate what they did for me. I appreciate every single misstep. I appreciate, because let me tell you, if somebody would say, hey, Andy, you got to do X, Y, and Z, I'd be like, fuck you. That's not happening, because that's not how it is. Like, I had to basically just break into that. I mean, that's just the person I am. That's how I learn. So maybe this entire like podcast is basically just the way that I view this, the lens that I view these lists. For me is like, that's just, I learn in a particular way. I have to make 20 wrongs to figure out what's right. And in doing so, I learned my lesson. Now, maybe there's somebody out there who's like, man, at 20, if I would have known this, then I would have never had to struggle. I would have learned the lesson and been so much further ahead. But not for me, not for the majority of people that I know. That you got to go through your own shit. You got to go through your own, like, moment of aha, your epiphany, that moment of clarity that comes to you through whatever method it is that actually lands with you. And yeah, that's all I had to say today, guys. It's a short one, just something that I thought about, and I thought maybe you could think about this yourself, right? Do you appreciate the lessons that you have had over the past decades that you have lived? Do you actually appreciate, you know what? This thing happened to me, but out of that came X, Y, and Z. I learned this really hard lesson, but man, that helped me out so much when I was 20, when I was 30, when I was 40. That lesson that I learned that really fucking hit me hard at that young age, hey, it served me for these past whatever years. Can you actually tie the lessons that have helped you throughout the years to when you were younger, but that you actually had to learn them? Can you tie that? Can you feel gratitude for them? All right, guys, I'm off to Guatemala tomorrow. So the next time you hear my voice, I will be in Guatemala. Okay, love you guys. Bye.